Nice. One more person. I just need one more person. One more person. You had your hand up first. Come on. You're excited, ain't you? What's your name? Percy. Yeah? They was excited to get you up here, Percy. Yeah.
I like Boys to Men because it's good to be around other people. It's a different environment because I play sports, so I get tired of hanging out with all like the athletes. So meet people who do different things, and it's good to be around other people.
Nice. Sit down, Percy. Take it up on stage. All right. So y'all had a good time today so far, right? You ready to take it to the next level? All right, you ready to have some fun, laugh? Listen, the people that volunteer tonight are going to be the stars of the show, okay? That's how it goes. You volunteer tonight, you have more fun than everybody else tonight, all right? And I promise you this, if you volunteer, we'll fold your clothes up and put them on the side, okay? No, we're not going to fold your clothes up, I promise you. You should have saw this guy's face. He was like, I got to take my clothes off? No, you don't. He was scared. Were you scared? You were scared. Listen, come here, I want to borrow you really quick. I like the bow tie, man. Hold my mic. Hold my mic. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I want you to make sure they're real cards. Look at them. Make sure they're good. This guy. He's gotta count them too. No, you don't have to count them. That's good. They look good. They feel good. They smell good. Are you hungry? Okay. I thought he was gonna eat him. I didn't know. I was smell cards before in my life. This guy smelling cards. Wait till they get that at home on YouTube. So check it out. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to point to a card. Matter of fact, who knows how to shuffle? Who's the best shuffler? You? You're bigger than me. I'm scared of you. Come here. Yeah. I'm scared you might beat me up after this. Don't go nowhere. Shuffle up here. Come on. I'm like one small. I'm scared of him. You play football?
Used to.
You don't?
Used to.
No?
Used to.
What happened?
AP and being busy as well.
AP and B. Okay. I thought you were going to say I became a boy to man. I don't know. So you know, what did you play when you played?
I was right guard and left tackle.
Right guard and left guard. That's enough shuffling. Kind of had the cards right now. Jeez, thanks. Do me a favor. Hold this. All right, so we're starting to shuffle, right? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to point to a card. Just point to it. You like that card? Take a look at it. Don't show me. Show them. Don't show me. You and I are going to talk about who shows them the cards. What card do you think it is?
Ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs. Put that back for me. No, put it back in the deck. Shuffle for me. So you think it's an ace of clubs? Yeah, let's get another one. I give you two thoughts.
King hearts.
Okay, you just love face cards, huh? No, sit down. All right, so check it out. You saw the card, right? You shuffled it in, right? You shuffled to this, right? That's a 4, am I right? Although it's not your card though, right? So your card is a 4, right? Right? He shuffled, the card's a 4. Let's help you out even more. If I can find your card, you don't have to volunteer for my show, okay? Is that a deal? Would it be the 4 of hearts? Right there, the 4 of hearts. He didn't shuffle them? Yeah, he did. He shuffled them. 4 of hearts. Say thank you for your time. You can join me up here if you want to. Folks, we're going to have a great time tonight. Huh? I made you do it? Oh, this guy, come here, come here. Come here, teddy bear sweater. Let's talk. Hold this. All right, I made you do it? All right, point to a card. I'm not making you do anything, right? Just point to one. Which one you want? That one? Take it. Look at it. Show them, don't show me, since I made you do it. So you got the card, right? So before, you said I made you do it. He said I made him do it, right? Now, let's do this. Give me a card. What if I said King of Hearts? What would that mean? Would that mean anything to you if I said King of Hearts? Huh? King of Hearts. Mister, I made you do it. So let's get hypnotized, folks. Listen, hypnosis is fun. Actually, when you're hypnotized, you're more in control. Tonight, I need the people that's going to go under the fastest, the quickest, those people that can concentrate really, really good, those people that can imagine and envision everything that I'm saying. What he talked about earlier, suggestion is real. So in hypnosis, what I do, I suggest some things to you, and you take on my suggestion, and you feel great about doing it. Just like in everyday life. Suggestions, you get suggestions all day, every day. You get them through TV, through radio, through other people, and that's all I do is suggest to you, and you do some things that I say. Deal? And so guess what? We're going to do a few things first, and what we're going to do is this. I want you to hold your hands like this. Just one. All right? Now look at your hand and look at my hand. Look at yours and look at mine. Look at yours and look at mine. Look at yours. And follow me and put your hand right here on your chin. Wait, stop. Is that your chin or your cheek? So who did like this? Who did that? I mean, yep. Who put their hand up here on their cheek? I want you guys on my show tonight, all right? That's how quick I can bypass your conscious mind. All right, that quick, I influenced you to do what I needed you to do that fast, right? How many of you put it on your chin the first time? First time, you back there, you're like, maybe I did. I saw this guy over here, where's he at? One of these guys, I saw somebody like this. No, I'm like almost there. So, that's how quick you could be influenced. That quick, you got hypnotized, all right? Let's do something different. Hold your hands like this.
Okay.
Put them like this.
Okay.
All right? Hold them up in front of your eyes, like this, like you're praying. Now, here's what I want you to do. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your fingers up about 2 inches. Everybody know what a magnet does, right? Magnet pulls things together. What's going to happen is, as you staring at your fingers, I'm going to snap my fingers. You're going to watch your fingers come together all by themselves as you stare. Imagine a magnet, what a magnet does, pull things closer together. On the count of 3, lift your hands up in front of your face. I want you to open them up about 2 inches. 1, 2, 3, open them. Now watch them close. Now they get closer, and they get closer, and they get closer, and they get closer all by themselves. No matter how long you try to break them apart, they're going to get closer and closer and closer. When I snap, as much as I snap, they get closer all by themselves. And they don't stop. They just get closer and closer and closer. And stop that. Who'd that work for? Right? My man, I tell you, he was like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it, no boy, forget you. Right? That's it. You try it. All right. Cool. Here's what we're going to do now. I want you to hold your hands just like this. Right hand into a fist, left hand out straight. All right, cool. Now that you got your hands like that, I want you to close your eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to imagine in your left hand, there's 1,000-pound books, and they get heavier and heavier. Imagine those books now getting even heavier. 1,000 books in that hand getting even heavier and even heavier. And you begin to feel the hand go down further and further. And you feel your hand go down even further. Those books get so heavy. The more you think about them, the heavier they get. And on your right hand, I want you to imagine 1,000 balloons. Feel those balloons, big helium balloons, taking that hand in the air higher and higher. Imagine that right hand going higher and higher and higher. And the higher it goes, the better you feel, the better it feels, the higher it goes. On the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes, leave your hands just like that. 1, 2, 3. Psh. Whose hands is like this? Look at this guy right here. All right, relax your arms.
Why are you still holding it?
Folks, only thing that means is that you got good suggestibility. You can be suggested to really good. You can focus, you can concentrate. And those are the people I want up here on tonight. Those people that can focus and that can concentrate. Let's do one more thing, and then we'll get on with the show. Close your eyes tight. And as you have your eyes closed tight, I want you to imagine, when I count from 3 to 1, when I get to 1, I want you to imagine your eyes still sealing, pressing, locked together tight. I want you to imagine there's super glue on your eyelids right now. And as you imagine there's super glue on your eyelids, I want you to feel your eyes going tighter and tighter together. Feel them go closing tighter and tighter together. Feel them closing even tighter. When I count from 3 to 1, I want you to try to open your eyes, but you're going to find that they get stuck. They get tighter and tighter. 3, even tighter, even tighter. 2, they get even tighter. And 1, try to open your eyes and they get stuck. Try and they get stuck tight, 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 tight. On the count of 3, open them. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Psh, who that work for? You were struggling back there, huh?
I'm like,
Yeah, he was like this.
like,
Who'd that work for? A little bit, yeah? Cool, not you? All right, that's fine. It's cool. I don't care. No, All right, so now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play the next song. When I play the next song, I need volunteers up here. I need at least 10 or more volunteers up here. If you want to volunteer, I want you to come up here. But here's the thing though, you can't just volunteer, you gotta do the dance. You gotta do the dance. So when you get up here, there's a song that's gonna play, and I need you guys to dance. Deal? We're gonna have some fun tonight. Remember, I need those people that can go under the quickest and the fastest. Those people that are good visualizers. I need you up here in the next song. You ready? Come grab a seat. Let's go. You gotta do the dance though. You gotta do the dance though. Come on, these are volunteers. Who's gonna lead the dance? Who's gonna lead the dance? Let's see who's gonna lead the dance. We got a brand new day. Where you going, my man? Get back up there. Get back up there. Come on, get on up here. We'll get some more seats. It's fine. We got chairs. We got plenty of chairs.
They say I'm a rapper. I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do somebody go. Just let
Look at this. This guy's a leader right here, huh?
so my people can't stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance.
Everybody on YouTube is gonna see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. Y'all want to do it too?
Show you how it goes.
Look at this, guys. We gotta put you on the bare shillings. Cool. Give them a hand, folks. Go ahead and be seated. We got another chair. We can get another chair for you. If there's no chairs, we can get more chairs. Don't worry about it. We can get more chairs. Let's get another chair. Let's get more chairs. Let's get more chairs. Put that chair down here for my man. Okay, you good down there? Come on down here. All right. Good deal. We're ready to have a ball. Folks, listen. Folks on stage, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your cell phones, turn them off, or give them to somebody out in the audience for me, please. Turn your cell phone off or put it in the audience. Here's the rules, fellas. If you have back problems, I don't need you up here. If you're pregnant, I don't need you up. Oh, you're not pregnant, so. He was wondering, like, how could a dude get pregnant? He was, yeah. Okay, and so if you've been diagnosed as cuckoo, I don't need you up here either, right? If that's it, that's you, right? That's you. Come on, scoot down right here for me. Scoot down right here for me. All right. Next person comes to the door, we're gonna put them out. So I left my teacup, like Get Out. I left that. You guys saw the movie Get Out? You Sunk in Place, all that kind of stuff. No, you guys, come on. The teacup movie, right? What'd you say? You should watch it, all right? Cool. Here's what we're gonna do, fellas, on stage. I want you to just put your hands in your laps, put your feet flat on the floor. If you got glasses, let's take them off. Give them to me, please. You gotta be great. Everybody just heard you. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Thank you so much. All right. Any more glasses? Good, we're good. Now remember, folks on stage, I want the folks that can go under the quickest and the fastest. And if that's you, we're gonna use you for the show. Obviously, we might not use everybody today because we just need the people that's gonna go under the quickest, the fastest, the smartest people. Because the smarter you are, the easier it is to hypnotize you. So put your hands in your lap. My buddy, put your hand in your own lap. Okay, that's your own lap. All right. I'm just saying. Looked a little excited there. Folks in the audience, check it out. While they're up here getting hypnotized, I need quiet silence for like 3 to 4 minutes. All right? Then after that, you can make as much noise as you want to make. Here's the thing, though. People in the audience all the time get hypnotized as well. All right? And so if you want to practice, if you want to go with us from the audience, you want to sit there and follow what we're doing, Yo, check it out, though. If the guy on the side of you starts laying on your shoulder, please don't smack him in the head, all right? Call him a fruitcake and all that stuff. No, he's just hypnotized, all right? Don't punch him in the face, don't play with his ear, don't put your finger in your mouth, don't do any of that stuff, all right? Just hang out, let him lie on you, all right? Is that a deal? All right, you gonna go with us from right here? Nice. I'm scared of you, though. Don't meet me at the car after this, all right? All right, cool. All right, folks on stage, what I want you to do, I want you to sit straight up, put your feet flat on the floor, and now I want you to find a spot somewhere back there to stare at. Find a spot somewhere back there to stare at, and I want you to keep your eyes on that spot. And what's going to happen next is you're going to hear some music. And as you keep your eyes on that spot, I want you to try not to blink. Try your best just to stare. And I want you to put all the attention on your feet. Stare at that spot, and as you stare at that spot, I want you to put all the attention on your legs. Begin to feel your legs get heavier and heavier. I want you to put all the attention now on your right leg. Begin now to feel your right leg beginning to get even heavier. Begin to focus on your left leg, and you'll find that your left leg begins to get even heavier. All the way up to your thighs get heavy. You begin to feel your stomach beginning to get loose. I want you to just stare at that spot, and as you stare at that spot, I want you to feel your arms becoming loose and limp. Begin to feel both arms getting looser and looser. The longer you stare, the more relaxed you become. Begin to feel your shoulders now getting looser and even looser. And as your shoulders begin to get looser and looser, your body begins to relax. I want you to feel your neck beginning to get loose. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. As I count from 3 to 1, I want you to keep staring and feel your body just get looser and looser. 3, relaxing even more as you stare. 2, feel your eyes getting heavier and heavier. And 1, your body's drifting, relaxing all the way down. And as you stare at that spot on the back of the wall or somewhere in the room, I want you to find that your eyes begin to get so heavy that if you wanted to try to keep them open, you couldn't. Begin now to feel your eyes getting heavier and heavier. And it doesn't matter what's going on in the room, it just makes you relax 1,000 times more. As I count from 3 to 1, I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, your body is going to get so relaxed and your eyes are going to get so heavy. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes all the way down. And as you close your eyes all the way down, I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Feeling your body relaxing 1,000 times more. 3, 2, 1. I want you to take one more deep breath in and hold it and let it out all the way out. That's good. I want you to pay attention now to your legs again and begin to feel both legs getting heavier and heavier. Begin to feel now your right leg growing even heavier and even heavier. Begin to feel your arms now beginning to become loose and limp. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and you're going to feel your body starting to collapse and relax all the way down. 3, relaxing even more. 2, and 1, sleeping even deeper, relaxing all the way down. I want you to pay attention to your arms and feel your arms getting looser and limp. Feel your shoulders now beginning to get loose and limp. I want you to imagine now there is a white puffy cloud in the sky. And as you see that white puffy cloud in the sky, it says the word sleep. And your whole body tends to just relax. And as that white puffy cloud gets closer and closer, you find yourself relaxing 1,000 times more. 3, 2, 1, sleep. All the way down. I want you to imagine and feel your neck now getting looser and looser. Your shoulders and your arms getting loose. And when I count from 5 to 1, when I get to 1, your head's going to fall down towards your chest and you're going to go into a total place of relaxation. When I count from 5 to 1, your neck's going to go all the way down to your chest. Your head's going to drop and you're going to sleep deeper and deeper. 5, relaxing even more. 4, relaxing even deeper. 3, relaxing all the way down. 2, drifting, dreaming, and floating. And 1, sleep even deeper. All the way down, all the way down. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Allow your whole body to just simply relax. And I want you now to imagine that there's big balloons on your arms. And as I count from 3 to 1, you'll feel those balloons pulling your arms higher in the sky. So high that when I touch you or say sleep, pull your hand, you instantly go to sleep. When I pull your hand or touch you, or say sleep for the rest of the night, you instantly sleep. Imagine now those balloons on each wrist, and feel those balloons beginning to pull your wrists higher and higher and higher. Imagine now your arms are so light that your arms begin to float up in the sky all by themselves. 3, 2, 1. Feel your arms now beginning to raise higher and get looser and looser. Raising even higher, getting even looser. And if I touch you or say sleep, you instantly find yourself sleeping all the way down. Looser and limp, looser and limp. And as you sit there relaxing, when I say sleep, you're instantly gonna go all the way down. Sleep, 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 all the way down. Sleep, even deeper. Sleep, all the way down. Sleep, all the way down. Sleep. Sleep. Folks that are on stage, find yourself sleeping even deeper. When I touch you, you go 1,000 times deeper into total hypnosis, total relaxation. Sleep even deeper, even deeper, even deeper, even deeper, even deeper. 1,000 times deeper, 1,000 times deeper, 1,000 times deeper, deeper, 1,000 times deeper, 1,000 times deeper, 1,000 times deeper. Now all the way down, drifting, dreaming, and floating. Finding yourself sleeping all the way down. The more relaxed you feel, the more you respond. The more relaxed you feel, the more you respond. I'm gonna count from 5 to 1, and when I get to 1, your body's gonna collapse even deeper. When I get from 5 to 1, when I get on 1, you're gonna collapse even deeper, relaxing all the way down. 5, relaxing more. 4, relaxing more. 3, 2, here it is, now 1, sleep even deeper. All the way down, that's good, all the way down. Drifting, dreaming, and floating. Feeling your body letting loose and letting go. Drifting, dreaming, and floating. Folks on stage, on the count of 3, when I count from 1 to 3, you're gonna remember to forget or forget to remember your name. The more you think about your name, the more you forget your name. The more you think about your name, the more you forget it. You try to remember it, but you can't. Your name just goes further and further and further away from you. You can't remember your name, it goes further and further and further away. And every time I say sleep, you instantly go back to this place of total relaxation and sleep. On the count of 3, open your eyes on the count of 3, but you can't remember your name. It goes further and further away. The more you try to remember it, the more you forget your name. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Okay, you guys are comfortable. Wide awake. Hey, wide awake, 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 wide awake. Hi. No, they're good. Listen, you can make as much noise as you want. Oh, hey, how you doing? What's your name? You don't know it.
Hey. Oh,
Sleep. Don't worry about it. Sleep even deeper. Even deeper. That's good. Hi, what's your name? You don't know it. No, really, what's your name? You don't know it. Hi, what's your name? You don't know. Hi, what's your name? And you forget it now. What's your name? Yeah, that's sleep. Sleep even deeper, even deeper, even deeper, even deeper. Sleep even deeper. What you think, wide awake? Hey, how you doing? Do me a favor, look at my hand. Sleep. Even deeper. Hey, what's your name? You don't know. Stuck. Hey, how you doing? Sleep. Sleep deeper, deeper. Crazy. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? You don't know it. The more you think about your name, the more you forget it. Really, what is it? The more you think about it, the more you forget it. What is it? Take a deep breath. Sleep. All the way down. All the way down. How you doing? What's up, man? What's your name? Time today. I mean, we're waiting for you. What's your name? You don't know it. We're waiting for you. You know the funny thing is, I have a snowball. When I throw it at you, you're just gonna go to sleep. Watch. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Watch. Sleep. Oh, crazy, right? Oh, God. Everybody that's under, go 10 times deeper now. 10 times deeper. How you doing? What's your name? You don't know it. Good. Thank you. How you doing? What's your name? Thank you so much. Everybody, look. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Sleep. Oh, okay. Thank you. Good. Everybody on the floor, go deeper, 10 times deeper, 10 times deeper. Folks on the floor, folks on the stage, folks on the floor. Listen, you're gonna go 10 times deeper, even deeper, even deeper. On the count of 3, I want you to get that pillow right next to you. There's a pillow right next to you. When I count to 3, you grab that pillow right next to you. That's not a person, that's a pillow next to you. And you grab that pillow and you snuggle up to your pillow on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Psh. Get that pillow, snuggle up to that pillow. Grab that pillow next to you. Grab your pillow next to you. And the more you grab the pillow, the better you feel. Come on, grab the pillow. Grab the pillow next to you. And you grab that pillow. And get closer to your pillow. Get closer to it. Grab your pillow. Get closer to your pillow. Get closer to your pillow. Grab it. It's so comfortable. It's so comfortable. On the count of 3, I want you to wake up, not knowing what's going on. 1, 2, 3. Psh, wide awake. Hey. Yo, what are you doing? Come here. What are you? Come here. What are you doing? I mean, why were you grabbing on him like that? Like, do you always grab on guys? No. You just was grabbing on him? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, sit down for me, Mr. Grabber. What are you doing? What are you doing on the floor? Come on, get up, man. It's craziness. Get up off the floor. Jeez. Sit down for me. And you forget it now. Psh. Hey, what are you doing up here? Let me help you up. And you stuck to the floor. You can't get up. You're stuck like glue. You try to figure it out. The more you try to get up, the more stuck you become. Hey, how you doing? Let me help you up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, psh, you up. The more you try to get up, the more stuck you become. What's wrong? I'm scared. I see dead people. You want to go to the sunken place? You guys like that one, right? Hey, try to get up off the floor, but you can't. Then the more you try to get up, the more stuck you become. As a matter of fact, when I count from 3 to 1, you're going to see a big hole that you're going to fall in a hole. Watch this, 3, 2, 1. And if you scoot up, you're going to fall. Try to scoot up. And you just fall down. And you go faster and faster and sleep. Folks on stage, sit back down. Everybody look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Take a deep breath. What are you doing down there? Get up off the floor. Come on. It's craziness. You sit on the floor at home? Kind of. Okay, sit back down there. Folks, look at me. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Sleep. All the way down. Stuck to the chair. 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 Folks, give them a hand, please. The more noise you make, the more they perform. Folks on stage, the louder they get, the more you perform. The louder they get, the better you do. Come on, give them a hand, folks. Folks on stage, on the count of 3, you're going to get $1 million. I want you to get the best instrument in your hand. You keep your eyes closed on the count of 3, but you get your instrument in your hand, and you're going to play your instrument. Whoever plays their instrument the best gets $1 million. The TV's here, everybody's here, and so it's your job to play the instrument like no other person up here, because you get to win $1 million. On the count of 3, if you're on the floor, get up in your chair. Everybody sit up. On the count of 3, get your instrument in your hand. Keep your eyes closed. 1, 2, 3. Psh. Get your instrument in your hand. Just get it in your hand. Get ready to play. Next song, I want you to play the next song. Here we go. Here we go. Play the song. Play it faster. Play it faster. Play it harder. Come on, play it like, listen. You gotta win. You gotta play better than everybody else. Change instruments. Change instruments. We're gonna change songs. Get a new instrument. We're gonna change songs. Play it with your butt. Play it with your butt. It's a small instrument. Play it very small. Sit down in your seats and sleep. Everybody sleep. All the way down. All the way down. Folks, give them a hand. Give them a hand, folks. Folks on stage, on the count of 3, I want you to keep your eyes closed, but I want you to sit up in your seat and buckle your seatbelt because we're about to go out of town. We're leaving the country. 1, 2, 3. Put your seatbelt on. You're on an airplane, and we're going to fly high. We're flying high. We're taking off, and it's a little bump. It's bumpy. A little bumpy again. Gets a little bit more bumpy. And it's going higher and higher and higher. Wait a minute. They've just let me know that, what? The heat is broke on the airplane. It gets cold in here. It gets cold, 50 degrees, 40 degrees, 30 degrees. Snuggle up next to somebody. Keep somebody else warm, 30 degrees, 20 degrees. Keep somebody else warm, keep somebody else warm. Negative 10 degrees, keep somebody else warm. It's negative 10 degrees. Grab that person next to you and keep them warm. Negative 10 degrees. Negative 20 degrees on the airplane. Folks, it's very cold in here. Grab the person next to you. Keep the person next to you warm. It's very, very cold, and you do whatever you can to stay warm. Do whatever you can to stay warm. The tighter you hold that person, the warmer you become. The tighter you hold that person, the warmer you become. Folks, wait a minute. They just told me they fixed it. It's fixed. It's 50, 60, 70, 80. It's getting hot here. 90, 100. It's getting hot in here. 100 degrees in here. Do whatever you gotta do to stay cool. Do whatever you gotta do to stay cool. Do whatever you gotta do to stay cool. 100 degrees. 115 degrees. 120 degrees. Keep your pants on. 120 degrees. 100. If you don't have shorts on, keep your pants on. 120 degrees. It's so hot. 121 degrees. 123 degrees. It's so hot. 150 degrees. It's so hot. On the count of 3, you're gonna open your eyes and know what's going on. 115 degrees. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Hey, 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 hey. Yo. You. Come here. You got something? Come here. I mean, you just flexing and stuff. Brawny, man. You like taking off your clothes with other guys around? Sometimes. Great. Crazy. What are y'all doing undressed? What's going on? But you realize that the more you try to put your clothes on, the more you forget how to put it on. The more you try to put your jacket on and shirt, the more you forget how to put it on. And you get so confused, you don't know how to put it on. It gets so confusing. What's up, man? You good? What's going on here? You good? Hey, talk to me. What's the deal? Talk to me. What are you doing? Is it your Halloween costume? Yo, what's going on over here, man? What are you doing? What's wrong with your hand? I don't know where it is. Your hand's missing? It's crazy, right? And your right arm is completely gone now. And it makes you sad. On the count of 3, it makes you emotional and sad. 1, 2, 3. Come here. And you get all emotional and sad. What's going on? Huh? What's wrong with your arm? Where did it go to? And you get 1,000 times more depressed now. You all right? When the last time you saw your arm? I don't remember. Did you have it earlier? I think so. Okay. Sit back down. We're gonna help you out. Hey, what's up with you? Huh? You don't know how to put it on? It gets so confusing. Okay, we'll leave you with that. What are you doing? Huh? Why do you have your pants off? Come here. What's going on? Come here. What's going on, man? You good? Why are your pants off?
Shorts.
You was hot. You just take your clothes off in public places? It was hot. Okay, so try to put your pants on, but you forget how. Go ahead. Like right out here. Try to put them on right out here. Hey, buddy, let me help you out. Come on. Up. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, yeah, put them on the best way you know how, but you forget. That's good. Come here for me. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, you do. Hey, he was laughing at you, but guess what? He's missing an arm. Is he missing an arm? He said he don't have an arm. Do you see an arm? I just lost it. Why are you so close to him? You can't put your pants on right. What's going on? Are you going to beat him up? You look like you're mad because he's missing his arm.
You said pants?
Yeah. And you're getting confused now. Put your chairs back in order. Person I'm touching now. You're the laughing police. Every time people laugh, you yell out really loud, stop laughing. Your job for the night is to make sure people stop laughing. When I say police, your job is to make sure people stop laughing. You get so angry when they laugh on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Wide awake. We're just doing police stuff. And everybody laughing and you get upset. And you stop laughing police stuff. Now, the more they laugh, the more upset you get. I'm sorry, what's wrong? What's your job? And so what do you have to do to make sure they stop laughing? Go around the room, and when they laugh, your job is to go around the room and tell them to stop laughing when I say the word police. And so I'm just trying to get the police over here. You know? And the more we do it, come here, my man, come here. I don't know, take a seat with me if you can. I don't know what's wrong with them. Can you pull out chairs? Hey, come on, you still working with those pants? Come here, man. Put your chair up right here. Put your chair up right there. Put your chair right there. It's craziness, right? Folks, give them a hand if you can. Folks on stage, take a deep breath, look at me and sleep. Stay in your chair, sleep. Folks on stage, when you hear this next song, you're going to put your hand around the person that's next to you because you fall badly in love with them. When you hear the next song, you put your arm around the person next to you because you fall badly in love with them. You keep your eyes closed and you put your arm around them when you hear the next song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Put your arm next to that person. Matter of fact, that person smells so good. Sniff that person. That person smells so good. The closer you get, sniff that person. They smell so good. They smell like the best thing you ever smelled. The more you sniff them, the better you feel. Sniff that person even more. Sniff them even more. Wait a minute, now the person stinks. They just pooted. Don't hurt nobody, don't hurt nobody. What's up? What's up? On the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Hey, what just happened? What happened?
He musty as hell.
Who's musty?
This guy.
This guy. Sit down for me if you can. Take your seat. Let's pull your chair up. Pull your chair all the way up. So what's going on? Who stinks? Why is he stinking? What does he smell like? Garbage. Who stinks? Who's the person that stinks up here? It's them. The crazy thing is that when you hear the song, you just go back to hugging that person because they smell so good. They stink, but you just can't stop hugging them. They stink, but you just can't stop hugging them. Can you get closer? Get closer. And they stink so bad. Matter of fact, they don't stink, you stink. And you realize it's you. And you realize it's you. I'm sorry, hey, what's wrong, man? First I'm touching, what's wrong?
Stink.
What you smell like?
Fart.
What's wrong, my man?
Stink so bad.
What you smell like?
Smell like garbage.
When last time you took a bath?
What's a bath?
Crazy. We're in a lot of trouble. Folks on stage, here's what's about to happen. You are about to get off the plane and you're about to get into a car. I want you to get behind that car seat of your favorite car. Get behind the car seat of your favorite car. And what's going to happen when you hear the next song, you're going to start driving that car down the street. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Here we go, folks.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love.
Here we go. Folks, you get behind the wheel of that car. Drive the car the sexiest way you can. Drive the car the sexiest way you can. Matter of fact, there's a girl looking at you. Do whatever you can to get her attention. Do whatever you can to get her attention. Matter of fact, here comes another one. Do whatever you can to get her attention. There's an old lady slowing you down. Get her out the way. Say something to her. Say something. She put her middle finger up. Say something to her. Matter of fact, this old woman put her middle finger up again. She's cussing you out. Oh my God, say something to her. Get out the way. Say something to her. This old woman is pissed.
Too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party.
You want to say that to him? He's pretty mad. Folks, here comes the police. Here comes the police. You have to make up the most elaborate reason. You have to make up the most elaborate reason why you shouldn't get a speeding ticket. The most elaborate reason why you shouldn't get the craziest reason why you shouldn't get a speeding ticket. Person I'm touching, you were speeding. Let me ask you something. Should you get a ticket?
No.
Why?
I'm hot.
Huh?
I'm hot.
Because you're hot? You shouldn't get a ticket because you're hot? You're going 80 and a 20.
Does that matter?
Doesn't matter. Bert, why should I give you a ticket?
I look good.
You look good. Why should I give you a ticket? Stop making me cry. You just got your license? Should we give you a ticket? Stand up with me. Stand up with me. Why should you get a ticket? You want to go to jail? You want to go to jail? No. You know, we take people with your hair to jail. It's because I'm black. It's because you're black. It's because you're black. You were going 50 and a 20.
I'm sorry.
You almost hit a little deaf girl. Check it out. The way you can get out of this, you got to become the best models ever. On the next song, you become female models, and you strut down the runway like you're a female model. You just got to do it. You just can't help it. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, and you become the best female models ever. I know we should get out of that ticket. I know if that was good enough.
This is that ice comes on Michelle, fight for that white girl. This one for them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up.
What are you doing? You should get a ticket.
Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty.
Sit down in your seat. But you forget how to sit down. You forget how to sit down. And the more you think about it, the more you forget how to sit down. I'm so, what's wrong? Oh, are you squaring off with the seat?
I don't know.
Yeah. Are you gonna fight the seat?
I think so.
What did the seat do to you?
I don't know.
Why haven't you sat down yet?
The officer took my seat.
The officer took your seat?
Yeah, like where is it?
Gosh. Everybody on stage, except for the 3 people standing up, everybody on stage, sleep. Shh, sleep. Even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. The person I'm touching right now, when I say the word security, you instantly jump up, run around the room like you were in the army. When I say the word security, you instantly jump up and run around like you were in the army, and you try to shoot the bad guys. You kill the bad guys with your imaginary gun, and you just go full all-out army mode. When I say the word security, you go full all-out army mode on the count of 3 when I say security. The person I'm touching right now, every time I say the word hypnosis, you think the person next to you just pinched your butt, and you get so upset. You don't hit them or anything, but every time I say hypnosis, you think someone just pinched your butt on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, by the way. And so, folks, what we're trying to do is, we're doing some hypnosis. I'm trying to get some security here. Security with the hypnosis. And it's all about having security. And
Hey, dolphin dive.
hey, wide awake. Shh, wide awake. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come over here with me. I'm so confused right now. So, check it out. What are you doing?
I was fighting for my country.
You're fighting right here in this room? It's the security, man. That's all it is. It's the security. And when I say security, you just become an army guy again. Security. And so, I'm trying to do a hypnosis show here. What's wrong with you? Someone hurt me. Who are you? Wide awake. Hey, wide awake. What are you doing? What? Take a seat. How'd you get over there? You can sit down now. Both of you guys can sit down now. Are you still crying? Oh no. Hi, are you still crying? Turn around. What's going on?
The officer brought my seat back.
You did, sit down in it. Jeez, I'm just trying to do a hypnosis seminar here. Alright? Yo, what's up?
Someone keeps hurting me, man.
It's him, he's touching you?
Yeah.
He said you're pinching him.
He has a nice ass.
It's time to leave.
Okay. Alright, give me something.
Not about the life.
Let's move you, okay? Apparently he likes you. Let's sit you right here. Right there. Right there. You look at me. Sounds like, okay, that's so funny. So, folks, I'm really just trying to do a hypnosis show here. And when I do this hypnosis, my man, what's wrong now?
Someone did it again.
Everybody likes pinching your butt, huh?
Why do they keep doing it?
I don't know.
What are they? Why?
Crazy. Folks on stage, sleep. Hello. What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm trying to sit down.
You just remembered how now. Yeah, you remember now. Crazy thing is. Person I'm touching right now, for the rest of the night, your name is E-I-E-I-O. You don't remember anything but your name being E-I-E-I-O until I tell you it's not. Every time I ask you, you say your name is E-I-E-I-O. Person I'm touching right now, you have the worst case of jock itch when I shake your hand. And you can't stop it. The worst case of jock itch when I shake your hand. Hey, how you doing? Why aren't you doing? Let me see your hand sleep. Okay. All right. Way down. Look at this guy. Folks on stage, here's what's gonna happen. Person I'm touching right now, you become the incredible alien translator. You're the alien translator. Everything the alien says, you understand. Person I'm touching right now, you become an alien. You talk like this. You can't understand how to talk English anymore. You become an alien, and you're the alien translator. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Everybody on stage, wide awake. Shh. Hey, get up, guy. Why are you holding his leg? Come on, get up. Hey, what's your name?
Yo.
Let me help you in your chair. Come here. Get up. Sit back down for me. Hi, how you doing? What's your name?
Yo.
E-I-E-I-O. Stand up here for me. How long has your name been E-I-E-I-O?
Since my mom named me.
So your mom named you what?
Yo.
And the crazy part is, the more I get it wrong, the more upset you get at me. Okay, David.
What? That's not my name.
What's your name?
Yo.
Okay, and the more I say something else, you get even more madder. Okay, take a seat for me if you can. How you doing? What's your name? Huh? And you get the worst case of jock itch now. Every time I shake your hand, it gets worse and worse and worse. Sleep. All the way down. Hey, how you doing? Stand up with me, come here. How you doing? What's your name today?
Yo.
So why are you here? And you speak an alien. Why are you here?
He's here to voice the man.
What's your mission?
To find the 5th officer.
Are you going some? I mean, are you traveling soon?
He's traveling home. Don't you understand?
Did I understand? Great. I heard you were like a alien now, and you come from another country, another planet. Where do you come from?
Mars. That's cool.
You okay? You back? You're good? Okay. So what's your mission here on Earth?
Once again, voice the man. He's here to help. He's here to help. Yeah, life.
You want me to leave you alone now?
Please.
Okay. Sit down for me. Sit down for me. Sit down for me. Crazy. Hey, how you doing? Sleep. First, I'm shaking your hand right now. Every time I shake your hand, you have the worst case of jock itch you ever had, and you can't help but to try to scratch it, try to stop it. The worst case on 3. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Hey man, what you doing over there? Come here. Talk to me. Get up, man. You laying on his lap? Come here. Come here. I don't know why you laying on his lap. How you doing? Everything's good? Yeah? Everything's all right? How's it? Feels crazy? Right? Worst case of jock itch now. And it feels even worse? You good? He's out. Folks on stage, sleep. Sleep. The person I'm touching right now, you become an Irish dancer. When you hear the next song, you become an Irish dancer. When you get up and start doing the Irish jig, every time you hear this song right here, and the folks on stage, you become his backup dancers. When you hear this song, you become his backup dancers. The person I'm touching becomes the leader of the Irish dance team. And you instantly start doing an Irish jig every time you hear this song right here. Let it sink in deep. For the rest of the night, every time you hear that playing, you are the leader of the Irish dance team, and you dance an Irish dance, and the people behind him are his backup dancers for the rest of the night. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Folks, we're doing a hypnosis show. Are you having a good time tonight? My man, you good? Yo, big guy, bring it in. What you doing? He told me to dance. Why were you dancing though? Because I'm the best Irish dancer out here. I'm trying to do a show though. I'm the leader. You're the leader. But it's my show. And you're the backup dancers? I'm doing a show though. Can I do my show? Can you sit down? Can you guys sit down? Sit down for a minute, man. All right. Jeez. All right, folks, as I was saying, I'm trying to do this show here, right? Okay. Wide awake. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to do a show here. Should I put you out?
No.
You keep interrupting my show.
I'm sorry.
What should I do to you?
Let me at least stay.
Let you at least stay?
Please.
How about this? I need you to go over there, okay? Go to timeout. Yeah, go to timeout, okay? You gotta go. Should I put him in timeout? Yeah, sure. Hey. And as a leader, you just dance from back there and you run up to the stage when you hear the music. When you hear the music, you run up to the stage and dance. Sit down. I thought I said go to the back. What are you doing? What's up? No, come here. It's good, man. It's good. You're good, man. You're good, man. Take a seat. I mean, I'm just trying to do a show here. Jeez. Give me a hand. Sleep. Person I'm touching right now, your zipper starts talking to you. And you get so mad at your zipper because it's talking about your whole family and everything else. You get so mad at it, but you won't hurt yourself. 1, 2, 3, right away. Hey, come here. What's up?
Pants are talking to me.
What's it saying?
Say my mom's fat and she's not.
What else did it say?
My brother's stupid.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not in here today, is he? Okay, he's here? Okay. What else does it say?
It says,
Baby, take a seat again. Jeez. Folks on stage, take a deep breath. Sleep. Sleep. Folks, give them a hand. Folks on stage, you believe we're going to name some numbers off. You have a lottery ticket in your hand. You get so excited. So excited when you find out that you might have the winning numbers. I'm going to name 4 numbers out. You're going to get so excited. And you're just going to go crazy and berserk when you find out you won $1.5 million. You need to come up with a reason of what you want to do with it. Then you get so emotionally sad later on. But you get so excited when you think you're going to win the lottery. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Folks, let's do a lottery here, okay? I want you to get your tickets in your hand. Get your tickets in your hand, and we're going to do 4 numbers here. And the 4 numbers, the person that has the numbers wins $1.5 million. The first number is 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, the next number is 9. 9. What are you going to do if you win?
I'll buy a Mercedes.
Yeah. What are you going to do if you win?
Flex on all the girls.
Flexing on the girls. The next number is 15. 15, 15, 15, 15. The last number for $1.5 million. The last number for $1.5 million is 23. 23. 23. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Guys. Hey, buddy, Steve Harvey's on the phone. Hold on. Steve Harvey's on the phone. Steve Harvey. Yeah. Oh. You know what? The last number was a 7. You didn't have it. Sorry. Yeah, no, you didn't have it. And you get so emotional now. You get so emotional. You didn't have it. What's wrong?
Fucked it up again.
Who?
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, sorry. Oh man, what's wrong? Why you crying, buddy?
Steve Harvey's an idiot.
My man, what's up?
I thought I won the lottery.
You lost?
I think so.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you a puppy dog. You get so happy about your puppy dog. On the count of 3, you get a puppy dog. It's your best friend. 1, 2, 3, psh, you get a dog. It's your best friend. Go ahead and name your dog. Play with your dog. Go ahead and play with your dog. Come up with a crazy name for your dog. Come up with a crazy name for your dog. What's your dog's name?
Suju balls.
Suju Balls. Okay. What's your dog's name?
Scriffles.
Scriffles. What's your dog's name? What's your dog's name? Are you curling up with your dog? Okay. All right, folks, let your dog on the sidewalk. Come on, let him go run and play. Let him go run and play. Let him go run. He's going after the ball. A truck just ran over your dog. Truck just ran over your dog. Truck just ran over your dog. Yep, the truck just ran over your dog. It's dead. Put your hands down. No, don't get violent, but the dog is dead. What's wrong? Guys, you good? What's wrong? And your dog is still dead though. But it's coming back. You know what? It wasn't your dog, it was somebody else's dog. That's all right. There it is. It's coming back. It's coming back. Sit down in your seat, guys. When you sit down in your seat, you're instantly gonna fall asleep. Watch. I'm instantly gonna fall asleep. Watch this. And down and sleep. In your seat, in your seat. You guys ready to take it up to the next level? We got a few more minutes left. Let's take it up to the next level. Folks on stage, y'all ready? Folks on stage, on the count of 3, you're gonna think you're having a baby. And you're gonna begin to birth that baby. You are in the operating room, and you're gonna birth a baby. And you gotta push the baby out. Folks, I'm touching right now, if I touch you right now, you're having a baby. The person next to you is your coach. They're gonna coach you through having the baby. People I'm touching right now, you're having the baby. And the person next to you are gonna coach you to bring your baby out. People I'm touching right now, you are actually the coaches. You are the coaches. You're the coaches. You're the coaches. You're the coaches. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. And so you start having your baby. And you have your baby. It's coming out. Somebody help him with a hand. It's coming out. How's it feel? How's it feel? Tell him push. How's it feel? Okay. How's it feel? Knees? Push. Push. I see the hand. I see the hand coming out. You just had a baby chicken. Get your baby in your hand. Get your baby. You just had a baby chicken. What's your baby name? Bernice. 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 What's your baby name?
Noodles.
Noodles. What's your baby's name?
Ashley.
Ashley. What about who else has the baby? What's your baby's name? Fernando. Oh my God, we just had some babies. But you realize your baby's ugly. Your baby's horrible looking. Doesn't look like you. At all. Fellas, whoa, wait. Sit down for me if you can. Fellas, on the count of 3, when I snap my fingers, you're gonna realize that your belly button is missing. Belly button's missing. Huh? What's going on? What's wrong? And you don't fight each other. You don't fight each other. You just know that you're missing it.
You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am.
Why is it missing then?
Why am I missing? Makes no sense, correct?
Did he take it because he's black? Folks, here's what's gonna happen. Check it out. I found out who hit your belly button. What I want to do is, I'm going to throw it off the back wall. It's going to hit that wall, hit the ceiling, hit the ground, and hit you. And when it hits you, you fall asleep. Watch this. Ready? person I'm touching now, you're the gym shoe bandit. You're the gym shoe bandit. Your job is to go around, every time I say shoe, your job is to go around and take people's gym shoes off their foot and hide them. Hide them in great places. Your job is to take people's shoes and hide them in great places. You are the gym shoe bandit. Everybody sleep deeper, sleep deeper, sleep deeper. Person I'm touching right now. Two people I'm touching right now. The person I'm touching right now and the person I'm touching right now. When you hear the next song, you run to the person on stage and you grab them when you hear the next song. You run to that person on stage, you grab them because they become your date. And you just want to dance with them, you hold them in your arms. The two people I just touched, when you hear this song right here.
Legs don't work like they used to before.
You hear that song, you just get up and run to the person that's on stage. You run to each other and you just hug each other because you're that person's date. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Folks, I'm just trying to get some shoes here. And when I get shoes, what happens is crazy things happen. And what are you doing? You know, it's something about when we talk about shoes. The crazy part is the craziest things happen.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile?
Wide awake. Guys, watch this. Sleep. When you guys hit the next song, instantly you run to each other, you dance like never before. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Hey, what are you guys doing? I'm just trying to get a shoe. When I get the shoe, that's what normally happens.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
Yo, what are we doing? Whoa, wide awake, what are we doing? Why y'all hugging up to each other?
He was touching me.
You said you was touching him.
No, he was touching me. I feel touched.
He was touching. He said you touched him.
You touched me!
It's just hypnosis, okay? Just a little bit of hypnosis.
Touch me first.
Should I call security?
You should call security.
Should I call security for the shoes? That's all right. We're good. We're good. We're gonna let you guys go in a minute. It's crazy stuff.
Baby, my
It's just crazy stuff. I don't know. What are y'all doing, man? Huh? Can we stop? Folks, sit down, please. Folks, sit down. Do me a favor. Sleep. Folks on stage, you're going to realize that you have the best made-up superhero power, superhero name. And what happens is you have to make up a superhero power, superhero name, and superhero pose. Whatever your superhero power, name, and pose is, it's the best superhero power, name, and pose ever. You make up a crazy superhero. It can't be anybody that you know. It has to be a person you make up. Superhero name, power, and pose. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. By the way, get in your pose, folks. Get in your superhero pose. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. What's your superhero name?
Current.
What do you do?
I control the ocean's current.
For good or bad?
Need something.
No, just relax. Calm down. What's your superhero name?
Thunderstop.
What do you do?
I shoot muscles out my shoes.
You shoot muscles out your chest. Try it now. Let me see. Okay. All right. What's your superhero name?
Olympus.
What do you do?
I move planets.
You move planets.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, no, it's not working.
Why don't you see it?
Yeah. No one sees it. I think you need to work on your power. What's your name? What's your superhero name?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Sunshine. Can you imagine that? Sunshine. What's your power?
To burn people.
Let me see. Why would you burn me? Try it again. No one's being burned, Sunshine. Try it again, Sunshine.
He's like, what you mean?
No, it's not working. What's your real name? What's your superhero name? Okay. I'm light-skinned man. Okay, light-skinned man. What's your power? I have to do it to him. I have to do it to
him. That's for all y'all light-skinned folks.
Sunshine's gonna cheer you up. Freaking Sunshine, a light-skinned man. It's alright. This guy thinks he has a nice butt. These two are hugging. I mean, jeez. What's your name?
Pie.
Pie?
Pie.
What do you do?
I can turn into a tree.
Let me see. No, you still look like a human. You're a tree? No, light-skinned man. What's your name? He ain't a tree. Fireman said he's gonna burn you. Burn him.
It's not fireman.
What's your name?
Sunshine.
Sunshine's gonna burn you. You make it a human. What's your name?
Flexi guy.
Flexi guy. What do you do?
Flex on those haters.
Flex on those haters, huh? Let me see.
We had to do it to him.
What's your name? What's your superhero power?
I can freeze time.
Let me see. Yep, no, still going. No time, still going. Yeah, no. Did you energize?
I need to energize.
You need to energize. Try it again, let's try. Yep. Get it good. All right. Here we go, now. Yeah, no, sorry. What's your superhero name? Baby Black Ribs. I'm sure you have a song for this, don't you? Baby Black Rib theme song. I want to hear it. I'm back because I'm black and I have baby black ribs. And you heard it, folks. Baby black ribs. Light-skinned man is here too. Imagine that. That's it. Folks, the crazy thing is that. Folks, wide awake. Sit down if you can, please.
Not on it. It's too hard.
Okay, well, it's all right. He's gonna burn you. No, just sit down somewhere. I said, let me get some names first. What's your name? Your name? Yeah, everybody knows their name except for E-I-E-I-O. Your name is E-I-E-I-O. What's your name? Gerardo.
Turtle skin. Yeah.
Gerardo, turtle skin, Marcus. And you get even more upset every time I say it wrong. Come, scoot up some off the speaker, guys. Scoot up some. So, Gerardo.
Turtle skin.
Turtle skin, Christopher.
That's my name.
What's your name?
E-I-E-I-O.
Okay.
Said it like 5 times.
What's your name? What's your name? And you remember now. Shh. What's your name? Is it Christian? I guess. So Christian, you don't have one? Christopher?
That's not my name.
Sir?
I said it like 7 times already. You still don't get it right.
Spell your name for me. Spell it.
E-I-E-I-O.
So how do you say your name?
E-I-E-I-O.
But spell it.
E-I-E-I-O.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate
That's
it.
not my name though. I'm not gonna shake your hand if you don't have it.
You get even more madder now. Marcus.
No, stop. That's not my name. I'm gonna fight you.
You're gonna fight me? Great. You realize that your arms are missing, both of them. You gonna fight me?
Yeah, with my legs.
The funny thing is, when I move my hand, you start moving and you just go all the way to the ground. Watch this. There it is.
Oh, you can't do that?
Watch this. Sleep. Crazy, right? Folks on stage, take a deep breath and sleep. Folks, did you have a great time tonight? Did you have a great time tonight? Yeah. Good. Listen, I want you to go to my YouTube page, Darren Johnson Hypnotist. Check out my YouTube page. I'm going to put this up on YouTube, and it's going to be so funny up there. I got a bunch of other funny videos as well. Folks on stage, you don't remember being hypnotized at all until I say abracadabra. You don't remember being hypnotized at all. As a matter of fact, when I say hypnosis, you stand up and yell at me and get upset because you think the show hadn't started yet. So you stand up, yell at me and get upset because you think the show hasn't started yet when I say hypnosis. On the count of 3, when you open your eyes, you wonder why you're up here on stage, you don't remember being hypnotized, you go back to your seat. And when I say the word hypnosis, you stand up and say, I'm fake, you don't remember being hypnotized, and you're ready to go. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Folks, what are we doing? Can we go back to our seat? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was waiting for the show to start. Come on.
Go back. I don't know. Come on, go back to your seat, brother.
Wait, I was sitting here. Wait, why?
Can you go back to your seat?
I'm back.
Dad!
Oh, I don't know. Just go back to your seat, though. I'm just, folks, can you sit down? Sit down for me. Sit down. No, just sit down. Watch this. And you sit down on the count of 3. You just sit down. 1, 2, 3. You just sit down. And, folks, it's about hypnosis. And when we're trying to do a hypnosis show here, and I'm trying to...
Dude, we were waiting! Dude, I've been waiting for so long! Why is my clothes over there? Why am I
Whoa, wait a minute, I'm just trying to do a show here.
I'm getting big mad right now.
A little bit?
No, I'm getting big mad.
waiting forever. I've literally been waiting for so long for this.
What's wrong?
The fact that we're here for absolutely no reason.
No. Wait, huh? Who took your 3s? Where they at? I'm trying to figure out what's happening. I mean, were you right here all the time? I'm pretty sure I was. Folks, we're just trying to do a hypnosis show here. Give me a hand. What?
Dude, I've been waiting for so long!
It's all right.
No, it's not! We've been waiting to get hypnosis. We never did. We never got hypnotized.
Do me a favor. Take a deep breath. Sleep. Folks on stage, when I say the word freeze, instantly you freeze. I don't care what you're doing. Instantly you freeze. You don't blink. You don't do anything. You automatically freeze. When I say wide awake, you come stand up here in a line. You stand up here in a line, and when I say freeze, you just freeze. You stand next to each other in a line. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, can you stand up here in a single file line facing the audience for me? I don't know what's going on. You just stand up. Yes, stand next to each other. Yeah. It's cool. Folks, do me a favor. Hey, look out there. Freeze. You don't blink. Nothing happens. You just freeze. Mannequins. Freeze like mannequins. Like mannequins, you freeze. Freeze like mannequins. Freeze. Crazy, huh? See how powerful the mind is? Freeze. Even more. You become stiff and rigid. Freeze. Look how suggestible they are. Stiff and rigid. Every day you become suggestible just like this. Just this quick, just this fast. People can suggest certain things to you and have control over what you do. Unfreeze. Crazy, right? That's why we gotta watch out who we let say stuff to us. Easily suggestible. Crazy, right? Freeze. Come here. Freeze. Do it. Freeze. Yeah, see yourself. Freeze. Even if you get touched, you still freeze. Stiff as a board. 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 Wide awake.
Hey, I didn't find my shoe.
You still looking for your shoe.
A black man in his shoe. A black man in his shoe.
I don't have my shoes either. Like, I got lost both of my shoes, and I feel like, yeah, who's there?
Folks, sit down for me. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Sit down for me.
Who's still in our shoes?
It doesn't matter. Sit down for me. Christopher.
It's not my name.
What's your name?
The whole damn time.
Okay. Okay. Folks, anybody saw the movie Get Out? Yeah. Let's just do it before I go. Folks on stage, when I count to 3, I want you to feel like you're in a roller coaster and it's gonna go higher and higher. You're gonna scream like crazy. But you're gonna fall down this black, dark hole. 1, 2, 3. Fasten your seatbelts on in the roller coaster, and it's going higher. It's going higher. Higher. 300 feet in the air, higher. Even higher. And then the roller coaster goes down 100 miles an hour. It's going faster, and it's going faster. And it's going down a black hole. It's going down a black hole. It's going faster and faster. Faster and faster. 100 miles an hour, 200 miles an hour. The track is about to break. The track is about to break. Grab somebody next to you. Grab somebody next to you. The track is about to break. And sleep. Thank you, folks, for your time. I hope you had a great time. Folks on stage, you remember everything. You get up, remember being hypnotized. You take a bow, and all this applause is going to be for you. You take a bow when you get up. You remember everything. No longer hypnotized. Feel like you had a 9-hour massage, 8-hour nap. Able to do anything you want in life. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can beat you. You think at a better level. You feel better. You do better. No matter what subject it is, you succeed in it. You do everything that you want to do, and nothing is difficult for you from this moment on for the rest of your life. On count of 3, stand up and take a bow, and all this applause is going to be for you. 1, 2, 3. Give them a hand, folks.
I still didn't find my shoe.
Find this shoe. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Darren Johnson. The power of influence. Thanks, guys. I know we went a little bit over. Listen, I have your attention. Have your attention. Have your attention. Before we break, it is Justin's birthday. Happy 18th birthday, Justin Evans. Happy birthday, cupcakes. So wait, before you don't walk through, make sure you grab cupcakes on your way out. And on those back tables, there are white cards. I want you to write down the name of 2 of the officer candidates that you would like to see get the position. 2 of the officer candidates. Can I have all the 6 guys come over again? All 6 guys really quickly. Hello? Can I have all the 6 guys come over really quickly? Big Wash, Austin, Tony. That's mine. Right there. Justin.
Tony, I have everything I can.
Who are we missing? Who are we missing? And Gerard, you weren't even hypnotized, brother. Come on over. All right, for those of you who may not know names, we're going to do one more quick name call. I want you to write down 2 names, then walk up to me and put the folded card in this glass jar. Real quick, names. Oh, Justin Evans. Justin.
Tony.
Albert.
Seek what? Seek.
Teron.
You already know it's Austin.
And 2 names on the cards. Drop them in on your way out. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Christian.
Are you serious? What? Really? Yeah, do it like. What? Hey, so. Because I remember some of it, but I also don't remember some of it at the same time. Like, I was totally confident.
2 names on the cards. 2 names on the cards. Please give out get the pizza, get the pops, get the cupcakes. Justin, you can work your cupcake table. Please drop it off. It's Devin Cross.